Say I love you, 'cause we're supposed to. It's what we use to fill the awkward in between. The way my heart aches, it ain't a new thing. I've been here before and I know the words by heart. And over time the sorrow wears and the weathers drives me out like saddle leather. The years have left me here to rust, all because two hearts fell out of love. Never needed silent treatment, 'cause it's been years since we had anything to say. The spark between us is long extinguished. It's just easier to live here in the wake. And over time the sorrow wears and the weathers drive me out like saddles leather. Years have left me here to rust, all because two hearts fell out of love. Over time the sorrow wears and the weathers drive me out like saddle leather. Years have left me here to rust, all because two hearts fell out of love. All right, well, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to McGonagall's Monkey Duck. You're in one of the finest live music listening rooms in the country right now. And we're glad to be back here. We're Mark at Junction, just in case you stumbled in here on accident. This is who you're stuck with for the next 90 minutes. We're going to play you guys a brand new song that has not been recorded yet. It was inspired by the great freeze of 2021. Weatherman said that the storm is moving in. Could have told him that I can feel the blast of a cold north wind. Yesterday this house was warm and bright. Now it's cold as ice and darker than a midnight sky. Maybe the lights went out in Houston. Maybe the storm brought down the lines. Maybe you're missing me and wishing we had never had that last fight. I can't get you on the phone. I feel like something's wrong. Maybe the lights went out. Never been the kind to be afraid. Won't let a little rain wash away my day. There's something about the way wishing we never had that last fight. Maybe the lights went out in Houston. Maybe the storm brought down the lines. Maybe you're missing me. You're wishing we never had that last fight. I can't get you on the phone. Feel like something's wrong. Maybe the lights went out. Maybe the lights went out. Welcome to all the virtual listeners out there on the YouTubes and Facebook and all of that stuff. I know there's some folks tuning in that way. But you folks are the A-team. You showed up in person and to the early show because you bought tickets before you knew there was going to be a late show. And so it's that late crowd that we're going to give a hard time. We're going to play you guys a Vince Gill tune. I'd love to hear my daddy play once again all the songs that he taught me when I was a kid. John Henry, Old Chef, Faded Love, I'll fall to pieces and on the wings of a dove. Just a few chords on the banjo, that was all he knew. In the eyes of a child, man, his fingers flew. I practiced till I got it right. Packed up everything and just took off one night. I made it from the beer joints to the Opry stage. They said the only difference is what you're getting paid. He never cared, everybody knew my name. Said it's all for nothing, you don't stay the same. Well, the preacher cried when Daddy died, said he's a lucky one. He's walking hand in hand with God's only Son. My faith and common sense tell me the preacher's right. I learned a few chords on the banjo is the key to life. Now we'll honor my Father with these words I write down. As long as I remember Him, He'll always be around. The pain of losing him cuts like a randle knife. I learned a few chords on the banjo is the key to life. I will honor my Father with these words I write down. As long as I remember Him, He'll always be around. Oh, the pain of losing Him cuts like a randle knife. I learned a few the key to life. Oh, the pain of losing him cuts like a random knife. I learned a few chords on the banjo is the key to life. Are you still in love with me like the way you used to be? Or is it changing? Is it deeper over time like the rivers that is winding through the canyon? Are you still in love with her? You remember how you were before the sorrow? Are you closer for the tears as the weight of all the years left you hollow? Are we strangers now? Like the Ziegfeld gal and the vaudeville show. Are we strangers now? Like rock and roll and the radio. I can see you lying there, tying ribbons in your hair, pulling faces. I can feel your hand in mine, though we're living separate lives in separate places. Are we strangers now? Like the Ziegfeld gal and the vaudeville show. Are we strangers now? Like rock and roll and the radio. Oh, these years, white lines hanging like flies on the wall. Hardwired, road tired, count them curtain calls, waiting on the axe to fall. Waiting on that axe to fall. It's good to see some familiar faces here tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming out. Some folks that we haven't seen in a long time, because we used to do this thing back in the day where we played shows in front of humans, and that just hasn't been quite as regular as it used to be. But we're getting there. We're getting there, and it's very encouraging to see your smiles here tonight. And so now that we have actual live humans in front of us, we'd like to try out a few new songs. We got 2 more brand spanking new ones we're going to play tonight, but one of them's coming up next. This one's called Signs of Life, and it was Justin's idea. You want to tell him about it? I know, that's why I asked you that.
I was tuning for make that.
Oh, were you? No, you need glasses. We're not there yet. Anyway, he had this idea for Signs of Life about alien activity and how, you're looking for signs of life in outer space, right? And then he brought it home by saying, what if we, wrote it about a house that you go back to and you're looking for the signs of life that you had growing up there maybe. And I didn't think it was a very good...
I know Jake is enjoying this way too much.
Yeah.
He's
typical Matt and Justin conversation. I thought it was a pretty terrible idea, but I don't want to crush his spirits. And so I sat down and gave it a shot. And then
you fixed it, right?
I wrote a verse and a chorus, and then he came in and wrote the second verse and the bridge. And so we ended up with a whole song, and if you hate it, it's all Justin's fault. So it's called Signs of Life.
Sorry.
Went by the house today to pick up the last few things of mine. Stepped inside the door, hit by the smell of home, still heavy in the air. There's mud stains on the carpet. You tracked in from outside, hit me without warning. This place used to feel alive, and it knocked me clear out of the atmosphere. I'm feeling lost and seeing stars. This place ain't the same without the love we made. It's like I landed up on Mars. There's a padlock on the door and a for sale sign. Now I'm searching for signs of life. Inside the old guest room that we were gonna use as a nursery in the fall. Yeah, we were making plans to start a family when all our dreams just fell apart. Rainbows on the sea, white cloud painted skies. It's an overwhelming feeling. This place almost came alive, and it knocked me clear out of the atmosphere. I'm feeling lost and seeing stars. This place ain't the same without the plans we made. It's like I landed up on Mars. There's a padlock on the door and a for sale sign. In a galaxy unknown, weaving in and out of time. And the memory of us, it is searching for signs of life. There you have it, brand new one.
Sorry y'all had to suffer through that.
We're going to get through some older stuff now, so you don't have to be guinea pigs anymore. This song was written a long time ago. It's one of our oldest songs, and it's about my sweet wife who actually got to get out of the house tonight. Wave to the crowd, honey. She got out of the house, and we have a sitter at the house, which is also known as her sister. And watching the kids, and so she was able to get out on the town. She's staying for both shows tonight. Yep. So this song's called Make It Out Alive. We got married. She was 21 years old. She was still graduating from Texas A&M. And she became a stepmom. They were like, here's your diploma. And then she became a stepmom instantly. And I don't recommend doing that. I think that was probably not the greatest idea. But it worked out for her. And I went into sales shortly after that. Because I thought if I could get her to marry me, I could pretty much sell anything. This tune's called Make It Out Alive. Your blue cotton dress blowing in the wind burned an image in my mind too deep to fade. The callus on my hands grew me into a man. It broke my pride and saddled me with age. If we make it out alive, the sun is gonna shine for the rest of our lives, our lives, our lives. I kissed your lips goodbye like a candle in the night. They sparked a flame to light my way to dawn. This road has worn me thin, a broken promise of a friend. It's got me counting down the date on the wall. If we make it out alive, the sun is gonna shine for the rest of our lives, our lives, our lives. Don't look back now, we're gaining ground. Just hold on tight, this might be our last go round. And if we make it out alive, the sun is gonna shine for the rest of our lives, our lives, our lives. If we make it out alive, the sun is gonna shine for the rest of our lives, our lives, our lives. Here's one off the last record that we just put out. It's called Nebraska. Cold steel, drive the spike and lay the rail. Work all week till I set sail late on Friday. Unless a man's in love with wind or dust or corn, ain't no reason to stay in Nebraska. And I go home, but I don't know if a place like that exists anymore. I'd head west or east or north if I could find a smile as bright as yours. There are days I forget that I am free. There are nights that I can't sleep, filled with thoughts of you. You could not stand sharing our lives over the phone. On the road you're all alone for nights and nights on end. I go home, but I don't know if a place like that exists anymore. I'd head west or east or north if I could find a smile as bright as yours. I go home, but I don't know if a place like that exists anymore. I'd head west or east or north if I could find a smile as bright as yours. How y'all doing out there? So, the Duck has some of the best food and the best drink menu around, and I know that they were extremely short-handed going into tonight, so be patient with them as they catch up and tip your server really well. They're working overtime for sure. And those of you that are back home watching, you're like, man, I wish I was there and I could get a T-shirt or something. You can't because they're here, but you can order one online at marketjunction.net, and the shipping department will ship it to you, which is Taylor.
Why are y'all laughing?
Can y'all hear everything out there okay? You good? All right, this one's a Patty Griffin tune. Long black limousine, shiniest car I've ever seen. back seat isn't nice and clean. She rides as quiet as a dream. Someone dug a hole 6 long feet in the ground. I said goodbye to you and I threw my roses down. Nothing left at all at the end of being proud, with me riding in this car and you flying through them clouds. I've had some time to think about it and watch the sun sink like a stone. I've had some time to think about you on the long ride home. Day I took your tiny hand, put your finger in that wedding band. Daddy gave a piece of land, we made ourselves the best of plans. 40 years goes by with someone laying in your bed. 40 years of things you say you wish you'd never said. How hard would it have been to say some kinder words instead? I wonder as I stare up at the sky that's turning red. I've had some time to think about it and watch the sun sink like a stone. I've had some time to think about you on the long ride home. Headlights searching down the driveway. The house is dark as it can be. I go inside and all is silent. Seems as empty as the inside of me. Some time to think about it and watch the sun sink like a stone. I've had some time to think about you on the long, on the long, on the long, on the long ride home. All right. Sean. Hi, Sean. Who's the young lady you brought with you? Jessica. Nice to meet you. That's my twin sister's name. That is a great name. Yep. I've always been my mom's favorite, but Jessica's still a great name. That's still a really good name.
This is the part of the show where Matt picks a couple out of the crowd and makes them feel uncomfortable for the rest of the night.
Oh yeah, it's not over.
I haven't settled on you guys yet. Still kind of looking around. The lights are a little blinding, and I can't quite see you folks kind of in the back there. You got a free pass. Got a free pass on tonight.
By proxy, Matt makes everybody else feel uncomfortable at the same time. So.
Yeah, it's the way it's a soothing technique. Here's a tune off the last record that we put out. It's called "Hello, My Dear." chair pulled back, house a mess, smoked her last cigarette. On her knees on the phone, wishing I would come back home. And I'll come around when she least expects me. I'll knock on her door. We will exchange incredulous smiles and stare for a while as if she had just met. What will we say now that we've gone our separate ways? Hello, my dear. Laundry piled up for days, ain't had a chance to shave. Box of her things on the floor, casualties from the war. She'll come around when I least expect her. She's there on my steps. We will exchange incredulous smiles and stare for a while as if we had just met. What will we say now that our love has slipped away? Hello, my dear. What if this love plays itself out for years and we're stuck on the ride? What if this town is too small for us both to live our separate lives? What if I see just a hint of regret when I look in your eyes? Hello, my dear. Hello, my dear. Hello, my dear. Hello, my dear. Thank you guys so much. Tracking along. Can I get a little more guitar in my monitor there? This song we wrote. It's kind of funny because we weren't even completely serious about it when we wrote it. And it ended up being one of our most popular songs. And that's how life happens. When you write a song, you think, we won't have to sing this a million times. But we end up doing it, and which is totally fine. We love the song. We love to play it. But the first line always was a comedic kind of a thing. But it's based on a true story. This song is called Home to Houston. Left my cell phone on the toilet roll dispenser at the Chevron, trying to make a show down around Beaumont. Spent every dime I had there at the gas pump. Next day my wife called, said she was tired of living like a sad song. wondering how much longer she could hold on. Can't remember last time I'd been home. If you don't take me back when I get home to Houston, honey, where else will I go? You got scared and I've been ate up with confusion, trying to make this whole thing work. With all the miles I keep putting on our love, I got a bad sunburn at a festival we played out on a rice farm. Reminded me of our weekend in Austin. I promised we'd go back sometime last summer. You watch the kids play while I'm out counting white lines on a freeway. Barely make enough to keep the rent paid. Trying to make it home before it's too late. If you don't take me back when I get home to Houston, honey, where else will I go? You got scared and I've been ate up with confusion, trying to make this whole thing work. You don't take me back when I get home to Houston, honey, where else will I go? You got scared and I've been ate up with confusion, trying to make this whole thing work. With all the miles I keep putting on our love, miles on our love. Sorry, I'm laughing at Taylor. We're gonna shuffle that set just a little bit because Taylor's got an emergency he needs to deal with. I'm gonna do that new one, yeah. Oh man, this is a very serious song. It's very serious. I had this guy. You could call him he wasn't really a coworker. He was a customer, but I saw him so often that it felt like he was a coworker. And he after I had left the company I was with and no longer dealing with the guy, I found out that he had committed suicide. But I never believed that because he had a wife that was just absolutely nuts. And I knew this guy pretty well, and I was pretty sure that he didn't commit suicide. And so if anyone in the Pasadena PD wants to talk to me about that, I just have opinions on it. But anyway, this is serious. We have a lot of songs that are love songs or not a lot of love songs, but a lot of heartbreak songs. And I was thinking, man, we really need some stuff on different subject matters. And so I thought funerals might be a good topic of discussion. And so this song is brand new. This song is so brand new. It's so brand new, Sean, that that the rest of the band doesn't know it. Me and Justin are the only ones that know it. And so he may play a note or two. But yeah. So it's called The Coworker's Funeral. You people are terrible.
Y'all are laughing. It's a sad song. You're about to find out.
So just by full disclosure, I didn't go to the funeral. Maybe it's better that I didn't. He smelled like Miller High Life. His eyes were emerald green. He liked to paint the town red. He liked to cause a scene. Now I'm wearing in a new suit, feeling out of place. Small talk with the strangers and trying to act my age. I know that all these people knew him in some other way, knew him in some other way. Just outside, everything feels so alive. I guess the world has no time to stop and wait. And all the guys showed up here to say goodbye. Rumor is they found someone to take your place. We're all losing this human race. Unpredicted, self-inflicted, a man gone in his prime. And now the preacher's in the pulpit, reading him his rights. And the organ moans a melody we sang unclouded day. There's a woman in a black dress with makeup down her face. And I know that all these people knew him in some other way, knew him in some other way. Just outside, everything feels so alive. I guess the world has no time to stop and wait. And all the guys showed up here to say goodbye. Rumor is they found someone to take your place. We're all losing this human race. Just outside, everything feels so alive. I guess the world has no time to stop and wait. And all the guys showed up here to say goodbye. Rumor is they found someone to take your place. We're all losing this human race. Thank y'all so much for listening to that. Taylor, I took as long as I could, brother. I don't know what kind of emergency you had, and I don't want to know.
Honestly, I'm surprised it hasn't happened in the last 10 years, so I feel like we've had a pretty good run so far.
That is true. Y'all, you have no clue how volatile that situation is.
The Scotch egg was fantastic. 10 out of 10, but maybe don't do it right before you go on stage.
Could I get, could y'all get me a water up here? Thanks, man. Well, we wrote this last song, or this next song we're going to play years and years ago when I had to paint the bathroom in our home. And now we're moving
Never gonna hear the end of it.
We're moving and we're painting the new house. And what's funny is the bathroom that I was painting, I got the paint color wrong. It'll make sense in the song. It was supposed to be Tiffany blue. I painted it Stephanie blue or whatever. And I don't know what color it was I painted it, but it was wrong. And then now in her office in the new house, she picked out a color, and the name of the color is Brittany Blue.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
So it turns out I knew a lot more about paint than I thought I did. Y'all just hang tight while I take a sip real quick.
You're going to tell a whole
I
story.
just pulled that Marco
and then-
Rubio moment. You remember that? No? Okay.
No.
This song's called All I Really Need. Broken handle on that 97 Olds. I keep the window down and reach inside the door. Ain't a thing in there that they could take from me that I really need. Well, I called your name till I was blue in the face, and I broke the moon, but I let it go. 'Cause it don't come in the color that you wanted. Color me hopelessly in love. 'Cause all I really need is us. A dime store cowgirl, Casey was her name. I dreamt of giving her my mama's diamond ring. Ain't a thing in this old poor boy she could see that she'll ever need. That's alright. Well, I called your name till I blew in the face, and I broke the moon, but I let it go. 'Cause it don't come in the color that you wanted. Color me hopelessly in love. 'Cause all I really need is us. Keep your eyes on this heart of mine, 'cause it's wild and it's free and it's real. Wrap your mind around the time gone by, don't let it get to you, 'cause I'll still be here too. Call your name till I'm blue in the face, and I broke the moon, but I'll let it go every time. 'Cause it don't come in the color that you wanted. Color me hopelessly in love. 'Cause all I really need is us. I think it's about the time in the set where we let Justin play a song. Oh, he hates that.
can't leave my little girl alone. You can't leave my little girl alone. Long before I get evil mind and I go do something wrong. You called my house just yesterday. I pick up extension and I heard every word you say. Why don't you just go on and leave my little girl alone? Long before I get evil mind and I go and do something wrong. You want a solo? Sometimes I like to make Matt think he gets a solo in a blues song, but it doesn't often happen. There you go. You've been practicing.
It's all in the face.
It is in the face. Make
My
the lick
faces
face.
are good.
You call my house every hour of the night. Thank you. Let me tell you something, mister. That's a sure way to start a fight. Why don't you just go on and leave my little girl alone? Long before I get evil mind, all right, and I go and do something wrong. Thank y'all. Let me do it.
What a show off. You folks back here in the back row, do I know any of you people? I can't tell because of the lights. What? Oh, is that what you said you wish? You're good. You'd be good at this job. We have a song that is not, this next song, everyone takes the first line to mean that the song is about hippies, and it's not about hippies. But I offended a bunch of hippies when I was driving down the road when we were releasing this song, and I had a radio interview, and they phoned in, and half the time you don't know. It's hard to keep track of who's calling when and what we're doing. And I was driving down the road and my phone rang, and I'm one of those people that I answer the phone when it rings. If a spammer, it doesn't matter. I will ruin a spammer's day and keep them on the phone for way longer than they anticipated. So I thought that's what it was, and it turned out it was a radio interview that I'd forgotten about. And so it was like live on air, and I don't know where this station is, and they start talking about this song, and they start talking about the first line mentioning hippies, and I just kind of start like razzing on hippies just a little bit. And then I realized that the station is in California. And we probably won't have any shows in California. But we really do love hippies, and no hippies were harmed in the making of this song. California's full of hippies, waiting tables, sleep until noon. The glow of street lights. You people done messed me up now. I was gonna straight face it.
You totally.
Y'all got me. That's the first time that's ever happened too. We had a lot of firsts on this song. Boy, the second show, we're really gonna have to tighten this up. I'm gonna put my serious songwriter face on. California's full of hippies, waiting tables, sleep until noon. The glow of the street lights blaze in my rear view as I drive through the city. I pass through the noise, pass through the noise. Broken down, I'm pacing the sidewalk, shaking my head, thinking I'll never change. The sound of the street sweep buries the phone ring, but I hear your voice bright and clear on the line. I just called you out of habit, I guess. And I know that you ain't heard from me since I left. 'Cause not much you can do from where you're at. But I'm all alone on this western coast, out of gas. Diner, nursing my coffee, just as the sun starts to flood through the blinds. I pull down my ball cap, but I can't keep the light out. Just like the thoughts of you swimming in my head. And I just called you out of habit, I guess. Told you last time would be it. I've been trying to outrun the love we had, but I'm all alone on this western coast, out of gas. They say that time can heal all wounds, but I don't think they've heard of you. They say with every mile you outrun your own past. I'm all alone on this western coast, out of gas. All alone on this western coast. Thank y'all. I want to take a moment and for you newcomers in the crowd, I want to introduce the crew. So to my left, who really needs no introduction after all of that, Taylor Hilliard on the bass. We have sitting in with us tonight a great drummer, a great fellow, a good guy all around from the Woodlands, Mr. Kurt Kimmerly. He's on the drums. By far, the most talented and ugliest member of the band, Mr. Justin Lofton on guitar.
Do you need an introduction? Are you okay? Sickness and lonely, feeling all so blue. My baby's trying to mistreat me and I don't know what to do. So I'm crying, something down in my soul. If I can't love my baby, I can't live another day. Loved her for such a long time, to end it all this way. Sickness and lonely tears keep falling just like rain. So I'm crying, why do I have to feel this way? If I can't love my baby, I can't live another day. I love you, baby. I'd do anything for you. But when you start to mistreat me, I just don't know what to do. So I'm crying. Do I have to feel this way? If I can't love my baby, I can't live another day. Like it, Stevie.
Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. You know he always bore me. Throw out those LA papers, molded box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete, gotta get me some dirt road back street. If I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't but if I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Here's to you, old skinny Dennis, only one I think I will miss. I can hear your bass notes ringing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Gotta give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying. Keep on, won't you keep on playing? If I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. If I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Put the pink slip in the mailbox, put the key in the old front door lock. They'll find it likely as not. It's something we have forgot. Susanna, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's truly handmade. Got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. If I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Pack up all your dishes, big note of all good wishes. Say goodbye to the landlord for me. You know he always bored me. So Guy Clark tune for you. Here's our oldest song. I think it's easily our oldest song. Yeah, this one's called Hitchhiker. There on the side of I-45 with his thumb hanging out in the wind. So I pulled my truck over there on the shoulder, asked if he needed a lift. Oh, his skin worn and weathered, sun-dried like leather, wrinkled all up in a grin. He said, this road ain't easy, headed to see me, lady I left way back when. Ride this lonesome highway home. Ride this lonesome highway home. Well, he crawled up inside. He asked for a light as the camel hung loose from his lips. And he spoke of the Navy. He told me that maybe he'd left his mind back on that ship. He said I'm still to blame for the choices I've made. All the women, the whiskey, the sin. Ride this lonesome highway home. Ride this lonesome highway home. Well, he rattled a cough as I dropped him off underneath that old rusted stop sign. Said, son, I don't know where you're trying to go, but if wondering's what's been on your mind, take it from an old drifter who knows how to roam. Ain't no place that feels quite like home. Ride this lonesome highway 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 home. You folks have been the most well-behaved bunch. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you guys coming out, and I always risk sounding like a broken record when I say this, but the dream stops if people don't come out to watch us play. Jessica, are you having a good time? Okay, good. Good, that's good. Sean's a nice guy. He's a great friend. I really do appreciate you guys coming. We all do. It means the world to us. And we'll keep on playing music as long as people will keep buying tickets. So the Mucky Duck is a great venue. I encourage you to come catch all of the shows that happen here. They put some great talent up here, and they also do a great job with their food and drink and service. And I've never seen a business adapt so readily. When COVID came through, they were a drive-by pickup place. They supported nurses and doctors and people that were essential that couldn't stay home. And so we are absolute huge fans of the Mucky Duck. We've got one more tune. Is that right, guys? One more tune for you guys. And then we're going to get out of y'all's hair. If you don't have hair, we're just going to get out of your face, I guess. Thank y'all so much. Sorry, Jake. I didn't mean to.
Kirk is right there. He can hear you.
That's okay. We're friends. We're friends. Here's a Midwestern Highway. Thank you guys so much. lonesome dove, highway rambler, 18 wheels, a heavy load, pack of cigarettes, CB handle, million miles all alone on the road, on the road. Empty truck stop, old panhandlers, day old coffee burnt and black, a broken soul, a desperate gambler with half a mind for coming home on the road, on the road. Freeway signs are reflected in my eyes. I make the state line before the break of day. It is strange that my cage is a Midwestern highway. Got a losing hand, but I'm too proud to fold on the road, on the road. Freeway signs are reflecting in my eyes. I make the state line before the break of day. Ain't it strange that my cage is a Midwestern highway? Got a losing hand, but I'm too proud to fold on the road, on the road. On the road, oh, I'm on the road, oh. Thank you guys for coming so much. We'll see y'all next time.